Today, 8 of our engines could not attend this meeting, 5 of whom will be back to working order in no time. But the other 3 is what we're here to talk about. Proteus, Rusty, and Gator were hard workers. The last 2 who were also on the Sodor police. So, until further notice, we have lost 2 members of our Sodor police, and 3 of our family. I cannot tell you how much anger and pain this brings me. Which also reminds me to tell you this. Watch out for any suspicious engines from the mainland or Sodor. I've given the mainland tasks to Connor, Caitlin, Flying Scotsman, Young Bao, Spencer, Merlin, Molly, Boko, and Henry. And Gordon when he comes off the works. These engines have proved they are not to be trusted, and they shall be banned from this island. I hope we don't lose anyone else today, or ever. Ugh, 'tis a shame. I'm really gonna miss these guys. Gator, who's my pal? Oh, and Scruffy, you're my pal. Are you crying, Diesel? No, shut up. 'Tis a sad, sad story. Brings a tear to the eye. Now, if, and only if, we find those Diesels, they shall be banned and sent away for good. And I'll have British Railways look after us, and them. Hold the phone! Wait, who was that? You'll find out. Wait, what? You'll find out? Dang it! We would like to say something. Oh, wow, Sir Tom, we didn't even realize they weren't here. Cameron, Stepney, what are you doing here so late? Well, sir, there's a whole lot we need to tell you, and I think D19 and D261 can help us explain that. Yeah, and a few others. Diesels, what's going on? I and D261, we decided to, once Carl had become a runaway and gone missing, we decided to do our own detective work and try and find him. As we had come from the mainland, we thought we could go and search there since we know some familiar parts about it. But then Cameron, who also came from the mainland more recently than us, he decided, we asked him. He took us to the mainland and, we just searched around. We went on this abandoned track and we went to this yard where we found Carl, his train, the delivery guy who had that old horse statue, Jerry, and yeah, we found them. And also, on the big stand in the siding, we saw a green tender with black and white linings, so that can only mean one engine. Alfred. Le Gasp! Oh, plot twist. We were just about to take Carl, Jerry, and the delivery guy, or as his name is now, Daryl. We were about to take them out, but then Diesels came and we had to hide. Cameron took the horse statue with him, and we barely made it out alive, with Flying Scotsman's help, of course. Yes, I never did really explain the whole story. Well, the thing is, they got me after I came off of the train and flipped over and stuff. But me and Flying Scotsman and Cameron, we got to the Vickerstown Bridge, we made it. Scotsman went back to Barrow or whatever, and me and Cameron went to the shunting yards to return the lost horse statue. We said that it had come from an abandoned siding, and the truck had uncoupled from something or whatever. A train, I don't know. We had bad excuses. The reason for that is that we didn't want to tell them because we wanted to make sure the time was right so that no one would, get worried and we have to basically pretend it's World War II again. But then, the next day at the yards, me and Cameron were, just shunting. Actually, no, it was later that day. Yeah, later that day. Me and Cameron were just shunting in the yards, getting prepared for the night, when Edward came up and, he started asking us a bunch of questions about where we found the horse statue, and we made up a bunch of lies. Yeah, then Spencer came up and kind of busted him down, and we kind of got the idea that he was partnering with the Diesels and Alfred. That's all true. And then Spencer started chasing him, and we don't know what happened from there. Meanwhile, back at the siding, I was just sitting there waiting to be rescued or whatever, when I realized those dumb Diesels forgot to take away my fuel. So I acted like I pretended to not know, and wait till the next day to make my escape, not to look suspicious. And then the Diesels came back with some old rusted engine who's been through a lot. His name is Liam. Yeah, he's kind of waiting outside Vickerstown Yards. Well, in Vickerstown Yards, and we're just telling you about him now. And so, I had to think of another plan to get him out of here, because he looked in so much despair. So, I had to think of a new plan, and thank God that I still had fuel. And then, I was chasing Edward down the main line, and I think he outsmarted me and went onto the loop line. But of course, I'm too heavy, so it wouldn't have mattered. So, I left. But at Wellsworth, I saw Diesel 10, and he's just hanging out. And I asked him to help find Edward, and then he left. I went the way to Marion, he went the way to Crosby, and we made up parted ways. Oh, yeah, and before that, I saw Diesel 10 at the yard, like, probably after he left Wellsworth. It was not for yards, and I asked him to find an engine to take a train of trucks to Vickerstown, as, you know, I was going to get mended, which I'm already am. And so, that's when I left. And then, this is where I come in. I came into the yards, and Dieselton asked me to pull the train. So I coupled up, I got the train moving, and immediately they started playing their tricks. And then at my shed, I was just saying goodnight and stuff to D199 before he left, and then Edward came and started asking us another specific question about who got the data that the delivery guy, or as I named him, Daryl, got jacked at, and I said it was Caitlin, and then he said okay, but then Diesel 10 came and chased them away, basically. And then I'm on Gordon's Hill pulling my trucks, and I guess Diesel 10 and Edward came out along the line, and Edward bumped into my brake train, and I went flying down the hill out of impact with the trucks. Then Diesel 10 probably tried to capture him. Yeah, he tried to back up, but he bumped into me, and they just continued going on the main line. I don't know what happened next, sir, but I was at Vickerstown waiting, and I saw Caitlin running away down the main line, and I saw Diesel 10 and Edward fly past Vickerstown, so I decided to follow. Then Diesel 10 did this heroic thing and jerked the coupling, which made me fly across the Vickerstown Bridge, and he blocked the trucks, and he crashed, I believe. I heard a crash. Yep, she's right. He was in a total wreck with the trucks. Not wrecked, but you know what I mean. And I swear I saw Edward go past the Vickerstown Bridge before me. But then I went on this abandoned track and ended up in some bushes stuck. And then that's when I heard a steam engine and two diesels by the sound of their motors and engines and stuff. And then they took me to this abandoned yard. I think was the same as D261, D109 in Cameron. And then I saw Jerry. I think I saw Carl. I saw the delivery guy, and I thought I saw an abandoned engine, but I didn't say anything. That's when D261, I meant, told me that they hadn't taken away his food, and they hadn't taken away my coal, and they didn't. So we plot an escape later that night. And so we got Carl out when Alfred and all the diesels were on a hunt for other engines or something. We got Carl and Jerry out. We were introduced by Daryl that the abandoned engine's name was Liam. And so we made an escape. We got out, but then at the Vickerstown Bridge, we got caught by one of these diesels. He heard us, apparently. He heard Carl's whistle. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, my bad. And the Vickerstown Bridge was still up. And so he caught onto us. He grabbed Jerry and then, like, braked against us, pulled against us. But then he stopped. And then, this is the greatest thing ever. He let us go. He just said, pretend I never saw you there. He acted kind, like he acted with sympathy. But then, when I was moving down the track with Carl, one of the couplings snapped in the middle of the train. And Jerry and the rest of the train were left behind. And the diesel was about to push the train on over the Vickerstown Bridge back to us. But then Alfred came back, I heard. And he had to pretend to not be good. He had to pretend that he just caught them instead of letting them go. Unfortunately, we had to continue on without Jerry, and I hope he's okay right now. That's when we made it to Vickerstown. Caitlin went off to do her business. Me and Carl went to take the train at Crovan's Gate, and we left Liam there because he didn't want to go to the works just yet. Oh, yeah, so this is where I come back in again. I was already making a plan to get D261 out and Carl. I didn't know Caitlin was there at the time. So I found Dodge because when me and D261 were in Cameron were being chased by the diesels, two of them looked exactly like Airy and Dodge. Like, one looked like Dodge, one looked like Airy. So I got Dodge, and I told him the whole story over again. And he agreed to help smuggle me back over to the, hideout. Pretend I was a victim or whatever or something. I can't speak today, ugh. And we would bust him out of there. But then we saw D261 and Carl on the main line, and we were so happy to see each other. I accidentally left Dodge's train and mine on the track. I convinced him. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And once we knew that D261 was safe, Dodge just went to do his own business. But I think I was the cause to make him forget he left the train. So that's my fault still. Yeah, and I took the train along with D261 and Carl. But the time we got to the works, the accident was already cleared. And Douglas, Gordon, and Whiff were already at the works. And I think you know the story from there. Yeah, sorry, sir. It's still kind of my fault, too, because I still left my train. It's my responsibility. That's really okay. I'm just in a loss for words right here. I wonder how it feels for them to tell this in front of all of us. Yeah, I know, right? And so me, Dodge, and Carl were there at Vickerstown sheds, comforting D199. And then we saw Stepney, and then we just told him the whole story because he saw... Okay, apparently he was chasing... he was following Spencer, who was... No, he was following Diesel 10. Right. Following Diesel 10, who was chasing Edward, I think. Yeah, I was following Diesel 10 to make sure he had enough assistance, and I met Liam, and then he told me his story, and then I learned the whole story from the Diesels, and I was impressed. I told them they should have probably told the police officers sooner, but it was okay, because half the problem was already solved. And this is where it gets kind of scary. So, all I can make out of it is Edward with this huge red crate thing, a truck with crates and stuff, and I think I saw a dynamite symbol on it. And then we saw him leave it in the station and trying to back away, but Diesel 10 blocked him off. And the other Diesel, his name was Niles, by the way, he pushed it out of the the station. But then Edward grabbed it again and took it on to Crovan's gate. So we all chased him, even though I wasn't supposed to be out the shed. And that's where it all happened. Diesel 10 tried way too hard. Like, he was almost there, but then his wheels cracked, and then he ended up ripping off car 3. I mean, having a massive crash. I'm not sorry. And then I heard an explosion, and so I went to go check it out, and then... all we saw was the remains of twisted scrap metal of Gator, Proteus, and Rusty at Crovan's gate. That was so painful to see. And so here we are. No one needs the repetition, Stanley. Shush. Wow, it really took 11 minutes to say all that? Guess so. I am impressed with all of you. D199, your punishment has been lifted, although you'll be doing some extra job for 2 days. I'm late. I'm cool with it. Thank you, sir. Also, sir, I thought of a solution to our problem. Well, one of our problems. Which one? It's about Proteus, Gator, and Rusty. Doesn't Renee Scruff... Well, Renee says a doctor, but with Scruff, Hurricane, and Mike create things now, like since episode 59? Yeah, I'm kind of growing out of Scarlet Fire for one. Shush. That's true, we do, but Whiff isn't here, and he's kind of the boss. But Scruff can be the substitute. Right, where are you going with this D261? I'm saying, as you could create a time machine, and one of us, or two of us, could go back, push the engines out the way, and boom, they're alive. That is an excellent idea. What do you say, Winston? That's a brilliant idea. Although it might take a little time. How much? Less than half an hour. That's actually pretty quick. This is a movie. We have budget. Okay. You are all dismissed. But first, before you are dismissed. Alright, I lied. I need to give y'all a plan. I call it Plan Sudrian. And so Topham had told almost all of his engines his plan. Alright, you are all dismissed. Stepney, and Cameron. I need y'all to take me to this Diesel. I would like to speak with him. Oh, also, if we have to put the plan to action, meet up at Knapford. Actually, yeah, meet up at Knapford and we'll go to Vickerstown together. Case dismissed! The plaintiff wins! No one gets the joke. Screw you. Alright, D261, D199, come up with us. Alright, we will activate the time machine thing here. And Reneus, tell them how much time they got. Alright, y'all have approximately 5 minutes to do this. Well, jeez. Yeah, I know it's quick, right? And you have to make sure Proteus, Gator, and Rusty not only survive the explosion if they're in it, but get clear. And yourselves, because if y'all die, y'all die. And it'll be like up to them or one of us to go back in time again and save you. That sounds a bit complex, but we got it. You know, Reneus, you should really join our science squad. Well, it wouldn't be a squad if I joined, but I guess I could. Nice. Oh, be right back. I have to get the most important part. In the meantime, y'all fill up on fuel. Okay. So, who wants to play checkers? So, you're telling me this Diesel really let y'all go, Cameron? Yeah, he did. I mean, according to, D261, I wasn't there at the time. Well, here's the Steamworks. Good afternoon, Victor. Sir, nice to see you. How are the engines? Well, as you can see, Gordon's doing his test runs now. Douglas is just finishing getting his repaint. And Whiff is just waiting to be steamed up. Again, Khalif set his fire out last night. That's great. And thank you, you two. I will consider using him as a temporary engine for some time. You know, like, I'm gonna break the full flow, but like Barry from sort of the Mountaineers or Oh yeah, how's Edward? Good news, sir. He will be up and running in a couple of hours. What's he doing facing backwards? He's asleep. He's old. I mean, you got that right. Well, I have to go before Kevin does something stupid. Oh, too late. Okay, I'm gonna make a big decision here. Alright, Cameron, you just take Whiff to wherever D261 and D199 are. Alright. Stepney, you take me to, Niles, his name was. Yeah. Alright. Alright, come on, Whiff, we're going. My fire hasn't built up yet. We're going. So, where exactly are we going? Somewhere. The heck's going on? You know, Cameron, there's always been something I've been meaning to ask you. Yeah, what? How did you come to Solar? Like, I know you debuted in episode 17 and you first met Oliver, but how did you, get to this island? Oh, that's just a simple story. It started with... Whoa, brake! What brakes? Oh! Byron, what are you doing here? None shall pass! By the way, Byron, not Byron. Byron, what are you doing? I'm just mourning my loss in the series. I was replaced with some character that doesn't even make sense and has my exact personality, but doesn't sound cool and awesome like me. But at least she's the narrator's favorite color. And she still has yellow. I have blue on me. Where? In my eyes. From the tears I'm crying. That really? Cause I thought your face was static. Shut it, Four Eyes. Oh, you want to get personal? Let's go. Hey. No. Byron, can you just let us pass? Why? Because we need to do something. But. Frick. Dang it! Hello, Reneus, he's salty because I beat him for the 5th time. You just won because I wasn't paying attention. I was letting you easy. I was playing easy on you, right? Then why did I triple jump you 7 times? You say one more thing, and Oliver gets it. Alright, Hurricane, we all know that's not the real Oliver. Put it down. Alright, so who won? I did. Totally me. No, you didn't. Hey guys, I got Whiff. Whiff? Scruff, my buddy, old pal, old boy. What is that thing on top of you? What, this? Oh, it's just the special part I need for the time machine. Oh, a time machine. What? Yeah, we'll explain the whole story, and it kind of involves why you crashed. An hour and 10 minutes later. Alright, so y'all have to take a time machine to rescue 3 dead engines. Oh my gosh, they freaking died? Yeah, pretty much. Well, hurry up, there's no time to lose. Well, I guess there's nothing to it. Alright, you can just put it in now. Alright. Alright, the portal will open up in 32 seconds. 27 seconds later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, take your chance. Go. Alright. It's all up to them now. Reneus, already on it. Oh! Where are we? Dude, I'm joking. Alright, let's go. And then I said, connect 4. Guys, we have to get out of here now. Where did y'all come from? Is that a portal? Yeah, but we have to go. Why? There is a car full of dynamite and stuff coming and it's gonna kill y'all. How do y'all know this? We're from the future. We gotta go. I'm out. Gator powers out. Activate. See ya. Well, I can do that too. I'm rusty. Alright, there you go. See ya. Alright, I don't even know how that's canon for Gator. Alright, let me go. Oh, crap. I'm out of fuel. Oh, shoot. Ugh. Wait, aren't you on Narragate's tracks? I don't know. Jesus, you're heavy. I'm bigger than you. Right. Jeez, did he even tell me I was going that fast? What? Up ahead! Don't. We gotta go. Go! Well, that was interesting. Yeah, they should be coming in 5 seconds. 5 seconds later. Yeah. Woohoo! Y'all did it. Woohoo! Yeah, we did it. Do you want to know? Oh my god. Dude, are you okay? Some of the explosion kind of got to me. I'm alive. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to these works. Yeah. So it's just gonna end? Just like that? Anticlimactic. I'm going home. Meanwhile, at the D-Lord. Oh, hey, D199, D261. We weren't expecting you here today. Yeah, what happened to y'all? Phew, Diesel 10, you're alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm alright. Well, actually, more importantly, what happened to D199? Yeah, forget my earlier question. Oh, boy, it's a long story short. You know, I don't want to really say this. You know, after your crash, Proteus, Rusty, and Gator kind of died. What? Yeah, and so us, Renega, Scruff, Cameron, Hurricane, and Mike, and Whiff, we, kind of went back in time. Not them, but just us. They set up the portal. We kind of went back in time and saved them. That's freaking awesome. Too bad I wasn't there. Yeah, you missed like an 11-minute meeting. Aw, dang it. Well, congratulations. You saved 3 lives. Can you stop? Alright.